Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Digging in, Billy Burns. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, the designated hitter, number 14.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Hit hard to short, and that's through, a base hit. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Digging in now, number 24. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third. Digging in, Brandon Marsh. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
And he gets ahead 0-1. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Mondesi ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. To third, Diaz scoops it up. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Standing in, number 18. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Third baseman.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun coming on, and the inning is over. Now batting, Justin Turner. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First offering on its way, and he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at bat. It's 1-0.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's C.J. Cron now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in, Josh Naylor.
First baseman, Josh
from the stretch.
Naylor.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Chris Olivo, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Olivo.
Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. He singled his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Up high, 2-1 now. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. And he pops him up back behind second base. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain, a base hit in his first trip. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Tony Sanchez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Sanchez.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now at the plate, Ian Price. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and very quickly two are gone here in the home third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Marsh. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Striding in once again, Raul Mondesi. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. Marsh is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now in the box, number 18 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter,
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Olivo over to his left. Throw on to first, two gone. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hit to short. Olivo has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. He'll start
Leading
things
off for
out as we
Kansas City,
begin the fifth.
the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
And he couldn't pull back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out. One away.
Third baseman.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Chris Olivo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Turner's got it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 56.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the change-up down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he is out on the tag. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
C.J. Cron.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let that go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Baseman.
Stepping into the box,
Naylor.
Josh Naylor. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back to the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Tony Sanchez.
Tony Sanchez.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Soler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Billy Burns.
This one's flared out toward left. Marsh moving forward. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Lorenzo Kane is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ian Price. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Price becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brandon Marsh comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Sliding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eric Hosmer.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Number 24. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he botches it. Into the box now, number 18. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Richards peers in. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Marsh ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding in, Chris Olivo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Naylor has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Next for the Royals.
Stepping in, Billy Burns. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A pitch out, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
That's in there. Base hit. Burns grounds third and is striding for home. And to score the runner from second. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, C.J.
Line hard to center field. Cain patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Naylor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Striding into the box, Tony Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a ball, 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Now at the plate, Ian Price.
Third baseman, Ian Price.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Diaz is there for it. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Eric Hosmer will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Eric Hosmer.
Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
This change defensively.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Number 20, Ray.
Now here's the pitch.
This change
and I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
Then Revere.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. At the plate, number 24. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So stepping in, number 18. And now after the 1-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. David Robertson enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is there, 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Chris Olivo. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Marsh. Over 2 with a walk. Kelvin Herrera comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. Gone! Game over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.